Welcome back. It's MLG Saturday Night. Puckett and Gandhi up in the booth. You are watching Eon Instinct take on UOR Dynasty for a spot in our winners bracket finals. Right now, Instinct leads 2-1 in our best of 5 series, and it is time for game number 4 as we head to Element for Capture the Flag. So here we go, Scott. We've seen 2 objective game types. That's where you'll see Instinct's 2 wins coming from. Dynasty dominated the Team Slayer, but they are really going to have to steal an objective game type here from Instinct in game number 4 in order to get the Team Slayer on Zealot coming up next. If Instinct wins this one, they will advance, and Dynasty will drop to the losers bracket. And right now, we're getting this one started with Lunchbox from Instinct. He went +9 last game, dropping 22 kills. And right away, it looks like he was going for that grenade launcher where you'll always meet Heinz on this map. Heinz from Dynasty is known for loving the pro pipe, and he will always be going after that power weapon.
When Snipedown joined me in the booth, I actually asked him, I said, do you like using the grenade launcher? He said, nope, never touch it, not even in an MLG playlist. I leave it for Heinz, it's his power weapon, I'll stick to the sniper.
And although you see Roy carrying it on his back right now, and all 4 members of Instinct, however, Scott, are more than willing to pick up this power weapon.
And they're all very well rehearsed with it, but I think it's just, when you have 3 Slayers who are just dominant with the snipers, you would rather have them get that weapon and not worry about the grenade launcher. But Heinz is just running the flag already, Chris. In just a minute, it seems like they're trying to make the statement early on versus Instinct.
And you know what sprung this, Scott? It was the triple kill from Snipedown, who is on an incredible spree right now. He's already has 4 kills, bottom, middle. He got into the base, was doing long-range shots from the top middle to get his triple, and now he's freeing up Heinz to move freely throughout the map. Heinz getting the stick, saying, Pistola, get off me, son. The flags are out, though, as Instinct was able to pull a flag out to the left of the Dynasty base. It's actually under the base now, so Dynasty will have to get their own flag returned at their base before they can score the Instinct flag.
Cloud really needed to get a touch on that, but he was unable to, and now Roy, it looks like they are going to have a great chance for this counter cap as Roy's running it bottom middle.
Lunchbox being hit by grenades. Roy knows that he cannot just run the flag. He's going to have to actually fight. Heinz is going to win that DMR battle and take him out. Meanwhile, Snipedown will pick up a big kill, and we have Tizoxic running a flag here for Dynasty. So both flags will be out. You see Tizoxic's flag return right in front of him. And now it looks like, Scott, we may have Dynasty be the first team on the board. Once again, Snipe fumble. Can he still get it in? Snipedown will call out that there is a player charging in. It's I got your Pistola, and Pistola is going to trade kills with Tizoxic. Snipedown will go down. It's going to be up to Heinz, and Heinz hits the mid-air grenade launcher shot, taking down Ogre 2, showing off his pro pipe skills. We got Heinz putting in the first flag of the game, but remember, we are going to the first to 5 flags here on Element.
What an awesome cap one, though, Chris. Mid-air, just projecting the grenade, exploding Ogre 2 in mid-air.
I was watching it on the quads, but did we get it on our main monitor?
I don't know. I was looking at it.
Top 10 potential for darn sure there out of Heinz. And now you got Heinz once again trying to play defense. He will be taken down. We got Ogre 2 running the flag here for Instinct. And while Roy is setting up top middle, he's going to be looking for Snipedown, trying to push in down low. And right away, Instinct answers right back and capture the flag. Game type, Scott, they've done that all series long. Why is Instinct so good at capping right after you put in a flag?
They just know that you're going to overextend, and they just use that to their advantage. When they kill you, you have to wait 5 seconds for sprint to be able to use sprint, and they use it to their full advantage.
You see Ogre 2 clearing out the base. He had Cloud underneath him. It looks like I got your Pistola is going to clean up that kill. Meanwhile, I am watching Dynasty here. These guys are just trying to play defense as we have all of Instinct hurling themselves at them.
Yeah, and that's the one word we always seem to use in this top tier level of pro teams is the word swarm. We say it all the time, but because when you're watching all 4 screens, you just notice how they just converge on one guy. It's insane.
Ogre 2 trying to jump down at the bottom of the base. You see Roy Borg was there as well. Roy is going to use Ogre 2 as bait, cleans up the kill on Snipedown, and now it's Ogre 2's turn using Roy as bait, helping out Lunchbox finish off that kill. Roy will actually go down though, and now it will be up to Ogre 2 to run the flag all by himself. Lunchbox will be the distraction bottom middle.
He noticed they're spawning green, so now all members of his team will be able to just run straight to green as Ogre 2's actually running the top middle.
I love the reroute there from Ogre 2. He's like, I'm going to yellow, but eventually they're going to spawn here because Pistola is killing everything right now. Takes it top middle and then straight into the base. They now lead in game number 4, 2-1.
Pistola dropping the shield to snipe down, doesn't care about the kills, going for the camo, and even if he dies, he still burns it, but he stays alive. Awesome.
I got your Pistola doing a great job. He has the grenade launcher, he has the camo. So hard to see by the opponents here in Halo Reach. And now check out the heads up play by Pistola. He's going to get the assist there after dropping all of the shields of his opponent. Ogre 2 is going to be doing heavy damage, cleaning up players with headshots from his DMR. And you got Lunchbox getting positioned top middle as we got Ogre 2 pushing in for the flag. And Pistola is on spawn trap duty over here at the yellow base.
Pistola shooting the blind fire grenade launcher, knocking down the shields, but he is unable to kill anyone. But Cloud is the last one alive, and he's trying to get his flag returned. At least he's putting a valiant effort here, and they're stopping this flag run.
Doing his best to keep his team in this game. You cannot let Instinct pull away. Pistola just eyeing that blue flag, and you know he's going to be charging in once his teammates get a few more kills. It looks like Roy's going to lead the way with the first kill. 3 up here from Dynasty right now as Snipe Down is taken out. Tizoxic's down as well. Hines and Cloud now pushing in here. So it's a 2-on-2 situation with Lunchbox and Ogre 2 from Instinct pushing in from the opposite side.
I'm looking over at the blue screen, and I just noticed the confidence they have in every individual battle. Most teams are still skittish and afraid of Instinct, but they are taking them on head-on. That's exactly the mentality you need as Cloud picks up a double kill.
Cloud brings that slaying power you need and able to fight off players like Lunchbox and Roy. Meanwhile, I've been so impressed with Snipe Down's DMR this game. He's doing a great job, but he's also kind of putting himself out in situations where he can take more damage than he needs to be.
But you know, that's going to happen. In a game like this, he's going to pick up this triple real quick. Oh no, Roy shuts him down.
He challenged it. He was down a shot, but he challenged it anyway. I like that confidence there from Snipe Down, but Roy will stop him. We do have the flag here out for Instinct. It looks like it's going to be returned. And so both flags will be at home. 2-1 is the score after 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Instinct with the lead in game number 4.
Tizoxic pushing in top middle. He knows that guy's going to get away, so he's just going to hang out, but he puts himself in a bad position, and he's going to get back whacked. And now Ogre 2 is running the flag in front of yellow. He's just going to drop it, regain his shield. Awesome play.
See, I got your Pistola and Ogre 2. Their red X's are down. That means they died right there. You got Lunchbox now going down as well. So Roy getting triple teamed here. That was just perfect execution by Cloud and Tizoxic. Cloud picks up the double. Tizoxic gets a revenge medal of his own. So 3 dead here for Instinct. Now it's Dynasty's turn to set up for a flag cap.
Hines set up top middle. This is exactly the strat that Snipe Down was telling me about that they like. They like to have 2 guys top middle and then 2 guys just push in on the base and pull the flag. And things are working out perfectly for him.
A little bit of miscommunication here from Tizoxic and Cloud. It looked like, Tizoxic and Snipe Down. Both players thought they should go for the flag, but at the same time, they converged on a melee on their opponent. Tizoxic was able to keep that flag rolling. So the flag is out for Dynasty. They have the Instinct flag nearly back to their base, and Tizoxic's going to get the Dutch here right before it returns. Gets it back to his base as Hines is going to put some shots in. Tizoxic is taken down. Cloud trying to rally it in. It's all tied up now 2-2 after some great teamwork and objective running here from Dynasty.
Just when you thought Instinct was heating up, Dynasty answers the call.
It's all tied up 2-2 after 7 minutes, 45 seconds going on the 8th minute here in this game. Cloud getting positioned bottom middle. And Scott, let's talk about the power weapons real quick. When will they be popping up? The camo and the grenade launcher, of course.
Every 2 minutes, both power weapons will be dropping up. And right now, as soon as you bring that up, Lunchbox is running the flag and he already has it in his base. How did they do it?
He ran top middle, tossed it to the left, came in through the left side, but we saw grenades coming here. It's Snipe Down. He's getting animated. Does not get he did get the flag recover there inside the base while his opponent was accidentally animating him. Snipe Down was getting the return. What an epic play. That was a flag-saving mistake, and it was all Instinct's fault.
Just when you think Ogre 2's ego will never get the best of him, he goes and makes that play and just completely ruins it.
Sometimes you just hold the melee button too long, man. It happens. We got Hines pushing into his base, trying to play a bit of defense. It looks like we got all of the members here from Dynasty, spawning at the yellow and blue corners of the map.
Hines is trying to hunt down this kill bottom middle, but he really just needs to get into an important location to help out his teammates. They're setting up the strat. As you look at him, he sees his teammates going top metal. They're setting up for another flag cap, Chris.
We have 6 minutes left in regulation time. If one team is up 1 or 2 flags or more, the game will be over. If the score is tied at the 15-minute mark or the flags are out, then we will continue in sudden death overtime. Right now you are watching Hines from Dynasty pushing in, trying to clean up the kill on Ogre 2. Doesn't want to shoot, goes in for the melee, but he is going to be beaten down himself. Snipe Down continues to pick up kills, cleaning up some injured players with a headshot, and I'm going back to Cloud with my eyes right now. I'm watching the Dynasty squad to see how they're trying to handle this aggressive pressure here from the Instinct squad. Instinct looks like they're just trying to go after one-on-one battles, and they just won a bunch of them.
Even though they are, it seems as though they're taking very predictable routes, and Dynasty is just reading them like a book. But Ogre 2 just did an awesome job picking up a double kill. He's trying to be the spark for his team. Roy and Pistola kind of quiet, and by that I mean they aren't getting killing frenzies and running riots.
Not enough medals for Scott up here on the main stage.
Not for Roy and Pistola, it's not, no.
Hines knows that his flag is being taken, trying to be sneaky, knowing he was the last member alive, trying to play a smart defensive play there, but he was taken out top middle, so the flag will be ran in by Lunchbox. Will the grenades come from Dynasty in time to stop him? No, they're inches short and a second too late. Lunchbox will put in flag number 3, but immediately Tizoxic is running a counter cap here through the right side of the map.
Roy spawned on the green side, and now he is going to be chasing down the flag. He is taken out. Lunchbox get a perfect spawn in, but no, he gets back whacked. 3 members of Instinct down. Snipe Down putting in the flag, answering the call of Instinct as he's moving top middle. Things are looking good, but he stopped right before he gets the camo. No.
It's all tied up, though. 3-3, Scott. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in regulation time. Dynasty hanging here with Instinct. Dynasty, they're answering to every flag cap from Instinct here, but they really haven't been able to pull away at all. Both teams looking very equally matched here in our game number 4. This looks like the final game we saw between Instinct and Status Quo, where Instinct was able to clutch it in the final minute.
Is your game 5 senses tingling yet, Chris?
I sure hope so, man. If Dynasty could take Instinct to another Team Slayer, I think they have all the confidence in the world when it comes to TS game types. They've done it before. Now they know they can beat Instinct in those game types, and we could possibly see a huge upset on our main stage. But let's not go there yet. We are still in game number 4. Big killing spree from Ogre 2 as his DMR is heating up, but you saw Cloud on Ogre 2's death screen getting that big return, getting the flag return back to his base. Instinct will not be capping that flag.
Cloud is just always in the perfect position to stop Instinct. He is the reason why Dynasty is still in this game. If it wasn't for him, Instinct would have already walked away with the 3-1.
Cloud looking from top middle, waiting for that camo, getting the call out from his coach, did not pick it up. I do not believe. He is still sitting top middle trying to rain down fire. He's got so many targets to shoot at. Difficult angles though. You see Lunchbox hiding around the corner. Cloud jumps out. That is another killing spree from him in this game. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in regulation time. So if we see one team get a cap here, Scott, this will be huge as time is running down.
And will pretty much be the dagger into the other team's heart, Chris. But Cloud's just doing an awesome job. He has them all trapped at that base, but he's just unable to get any kill. It's got to be frustrating.
There he finally finishes off a kill on I Got Your Pistola, but not before his teammate was taken out. Ogre 2 chasing Cloud as he was running out of ammo. 3-on-3 situation here as players come off the respawn. Snipe Down, and Hines is going down, so it's all Snipe Down right now for Dynasty. He needs to play some clutch defense. Ogre 2 is going to work with I Got Your Pistola to take him down, so Instinct definitely going to have the advantage going for map control. I Got Your Pistola has that camo, and Ogre 2 using that power-up, the grenade launcher, extremely well, taking down Tizoxic once again off the respawn.
Awesome setup right now for Instinct as they just knocked down 2 members of Dynasty. Lunchbox is pushing this flag top middle. Things are looking promising.
Lunchbox has got this flag all the way back to his base. Slight fumble there in front of the base. Lunchbox having to double back, taking down all kinds of damage, but Pistola swoops in with the camo. And here we got Pistola putting in flag number 4. Now the pressure is on Dynasty. Instinct is one flag away from advancing to our winners bracket finals. Dynasty needs at least 1 flag to take this to overtime.
The Wizard is just putting on a performance for us, Chris. A killing spree. He is heating up. As soon as that minute 30 mark has hit left in regulation, Pistola's just turned it on.
Pistola waiting patiently for Royborg to get in position. Roy is going to be taken down, and now we got Pistola patiently waiting for his teammates to come off respawn as he goes for the power weapon, bottom middle. He's taking all kinds of fire, somehow staying alive for an extra 10 seconds before finally being taken down by Snipe Down. And it looks like we got Roy on your screen as we have, I hear flag drop. There's Dynasty. It looks like that was Snipe Down trying to run it out of the Instinct base, but he and Cloud both getting hit by grenades will not be able to get very far with that flag.
But a good job by Snipe Down to get away, but they still have 45 seconds. It's a race against the clock as Roy hits him right in the stomach with the freaking grenade launcher. Awesome.
Roy using that grenade launcher, now going up against Cloud. Cloud dropping back, is able to pick up a kill on Lunchbox before dying. Now he catches Roy off guard, hitting the first 3 shots. Cloud had half shield, and Tizoxic's going to finish off the kill. Scott, these guys look like they're in position. Cloud is getting his shield back. Tizoxic was taken down, but Snipe Down is picking up some big kills in the middle. Ogre 2 trying to come back. Actually, he's charging into the Dynasty base. Even if Dynasty pulls his flag, he just wants to make sure that they cannot score. If Ogre 2 can get the return, the game will be over as we hit the 15-minute mark. Dynasty knowing they need to get a touch to pull the flag from the base to get it into overtime. Cloud will do that, but this game is going to be over as Roy gets the return. No one able to touch the flag. Tizoxic and Hives too slow. Instinct takes the series 3-1 in a very hard-fought battle against Dynasty. In the end, though, Instinct just too strong for our team wearing purple tonight. But boy, was that an incredible match. Much stronger play out of Dynasty than I expected to see there.
You know what's awesome, Chris? Here I was sitting here with you. I was thinking, oh, it's the last day of the broadcast. It's Saturday. That was our winner's semis match.
We're just getting started. Take a look at these stats as we go back to the kill screen. 34 kills out of Roy, putting up the +9. On the other side, you saw killing sprees throughout the game, but it was only Cloud and Tizoxic able to put up positive numbers in that final one. A back-and-forth series, but Instinct showing that they are still the top team in the world. They will be the first team to advance to our winners bracket finals on Championship Sunday.
Awesome series right now, Chris. Just such great gameplay we saw out of both teams. I'm kind of disappointed Dynasty didn't win. I won't lie, I'm a little biased here, but you know, it happens. But regardless, Instinct now has opponents who will put up a challenge. That's a good thing.
I was impressed by both teams in that game, in all 4 of those games. I thought Dynasty really took it to them in the Team Slayer, and I thought towards the end there that they definitely had a chance of forcing a Game 5. But you know Instinct, right when you think that the game is over, the other team's going to win, you see huge plays out of 1, maybe 2 of those guys, and they just seal the deal. We just saw them do it there. They will be in our winners finals tomorrow. And Scott, I think it's now time to find out who we're going to be seeing in the second half of the bracket.
That's just as good of a match, Chris. It's Believe the Hype versus Status Quo. Believe the Hype, your pick from Pool C. I didn't even put them there. And Status Quo, who actually played extremely well throughout their entire pool play. That's coming up next.
That's right. Shockwave will be joining me in the booth for that match. Scott, you'll be out on the floor doing interviews, but let's do a post-game interview. Who do you want to talk to?
Oh, man. Bring on... Who do you want? I don't know. All of them are good.
Pistola, I want to hear about
that
killing frenzy. Guys, we're going to commercial break. When we come back, we have I Got Your Pistola for you. Welcome back to MLG Saturday Night. I am Chris Puckett. Scott is getting hooked up with his earpiece so he can go out on the floor and interview our players for the next match. But right now, I'm in the booth with Pistola. Pistola, how are you feeling after that big win over Dynasty?
I'm feeling really good. I think we played really well. I think if we just keep that momentum and keep playing well, I think we can take this tournament.
Now, Dynasty has always given you guys close games. We saw very close games back in Columbus with you guys edging them out 3-1 in that situation. And this time around, it's another 3-1 series. Did they play stronger than you expected?
I expected them to be a really good team. Cloud is a great pickup for them. Hines is a great player. I've always thought he was a great player when I was his duo back in 2009. Snipe Down's individually talented, and Tizoxic is also. I knew this team would be really well. Dynasty's always a struggle for us. They're a great team.
Now, if there is any one weakness, I think it will be Team Slayer Android. But you guys proved that you guys are the best team when it comes to objective. Why are you so good at capture the flag?
It's just learning how to forget the flag. When you know you're not going to be able to stop it, don't try to stop it and then all die, and then they can get a double cap on you. I think that's what separates us from a lot of the players in this league. They try to stop a flag, they get double capped on, and then you're down 2-0.
Well, I think one of the most exciting parts of the entire series was when we saw you get the extermination killing frenzy. There was too many medals on the screen to display at one time. What was going on there? How did you spark that first flag on CTF Sanctuary?
To be honest, I didn't even know what was going on, really. I was just kind of getting into their base, causing havoc, and I got a triple, and then I got the exterminate. It was like killing frenzy. I was like, what? I didn't even know I was killing that many people.
I'm on an 11 kill spree.
I didn't even know what was going on. I was focused.
Well, you guys will be the first team to advance to our winners bracket finals. But coming up next, we have Status Quo facing off against Believe the Hype. Both of these teams basically dominated their pool. Can you give us your opinion on this matchup? Do you have any predictions?
I think it's going to be a really good match. Everybody should check it out. I think it's going to be a 5-game series. I think Status Quo is going to beat them 3-2, Game 5.
Status Quo 3-2 in Game 5. And why are they going to take the series?
I just feel like they have the best chemistry, and that's really what matters to a team. If you're really good friends and out of the game, I feel like you have a good shot, and you're pushing together, and you know what that person's going to do. Like me and Tom, me and Ogre too, we're always together, and we know what we're doing. Same with me and Roy and Lunch. We're all just really connected. We're like brothers.
All right, well, that is Pistol's prediction. He's calling for Status Quo to pull out the win over Believe the Hype. But before we go, Pistol, we got to plug the MLG controller. Killicasey has been working on this thing for the last 9 months with the guys from Mad Cats. We finally have it here in Raleigh. It's coming out for the 2011 holiday season, and it's a pro controller. You can switch out the joysticks. You can switch out the position. We got them for both Halo Reach and PC, or excuse me, got them for both Xbox 360 as well as the PlayStation 3. And tell me, do you think you're going to switch over to the MLG controller? No slows, baby.
I'm going to check it out. I think everybody else should too. I'm excited about it.
If you haven't read up on it, make sure you check out the articles while we're getting our next match set up. Status Quo will be facing off against Believe the Hype coming up next.